Pharaoh Servant released on the 20th of October 2002. Just as Spell Ruler focused on spell cards, Pharaoh Servant has many new trap cards. Notable cards from this set include Thousand Eyes Restrict, the cover card, an upgraded form of Relinquished, Morphing Jar number 2, an alternative to Morphing Jar number 1 and Cyber Jar, Nobleman of Crossout to deal with the opponent's set monsters, Cold Wave to ensure your combos can go off uninterrupted, Premature Burial and Call of the Haunted act as additional ways to revive your monsters, Imperial Order is able to negate your opponent's spell cards, and Jinzo as a monster card that can negate traps. Hello everyone and welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Evolution Series with me Ninjas96 and my co-host Fenton Bailey. In this series, inspired by Cimoooooooo and Nim, we explore Yu-Gi-Oh! Today as we did growing up. This begins by opening up 24 packs, or one booster box, of Legend of Blue Eyes, and building a deck consisting only of cards we pulled in that box. Then, in each episode, Fenton and I open 24 packs of a new set, gradually developing our decks, learning with each stage how Yu-Gi-Oh! Has evolved through the years, just as we did when the game first came out in 2002. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Evolution Series.
Oh,
there's
now
a
I get a
Toon
Toon World. Brilliant. I'm still not sure I would have played it, to be fair.
Just for disclaimer, I've since reviewed the footage and my victory packs did not show. So the only thing that I actually know that I got is Spellbinding Circle, because that's all I remember. So I'm going to assume I didn't get anything else useful. But we are now doing 24 packs of Pharaoh's Servant. This is going to be an important set. Cold Wave. This is a really good card. Darkfire Soldier is 1700. But Cold Wave says you and your opponent cannot activate spells or traps until your next end phase. So it's a way of making sure that my Tribute Summon goes ahead, for example. So that's pretty good. I don't know off the top of my head what these cards do, but I'll have a read afterward.
Let's go. There's a lot of trap cards that just sort of stop things from happening on a turn, and I don't like them at all. Each player targets one monster in their own graveyard. Each player special summons the target. I'm not a fan of that. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's plow through this, shall we? Nobleman of Extermination is a good card. Let me make a note of that. And Nobleman of Crossout, I distinctly remember being a good card as well. Yeah, that's great. Both of the noblemen are good. Okay, continuing. Magical Hats. During your opponent's battle phase, choose 2 spell/trap cards from your deck and 1 monster in your main monster zone. Special summon them as normal monsters in face down defense position. Set the chosen monster if it is face up. Shuffle them on the field. The 2 cards chosen from your deck are destroyed at the end of the battle phase and cannot remain on the field. It's so good. It's just too good. Monster Recovery is very good as well. Is it? Or am I getting this mistaken with something else? Target 1 monster you control. That is owned by you. I assume that's because there's a whole bunch of cards in this set that can swap control of monsters. I think. If that monster is still on the field, it's got to be controlled by you, owned by you, and still on the field. Shuffle it and your entire hand into the deck. Also, after that, draw cards equal to the number of cards you shuffled from your hand into the deck by this effect, drawing a new hand of cards. Seems good to me.
Now, there's a few cards I want to talk about here. Light of Intervention is really good if we want to stop the face down meta. And 4-star Ladybug of Doom is good to stop the level 4s. Ultra rare Buster Blader. Oh, he's cool. I'm not going to play it, I don't think, but he's cool. Dust Tornado. Oh, yes. So it seems like we've got loads and loads of generic good stuff. And Fenton seems to have an overall stronger deck, but we've got important cards that he doesn't have. Dust Tornado is good.
Mr. Volcano is back. Grave Robber. Super rare. Select 1 spell card from your opponent's graveyard. You can use it as your hand. What? Until the end of the turn. If you use it, take 2,000 points of damage. That's interesting.
Fairy Meteor Crush. That's also very good in combination with our Mahavilo, a rare Beast of Talwa. Hooray. That's such a terrible card. Morphing Jar number 2 though, that's fantastic. Fenton's got the Cyber Jar, which is ironic because when we used to play, I had Cyber Jar and he used Morphing Jar number 2. It's a pretty good card.
Bubonic Vermin. It's good if I pull more, but not good if I only pull one. Magic Drain, when your opponent activates a spell card, they can discard one spell card to negate this card's effect. Otherwise negate the activation of their spell card, and if you do, destroy it. Good stuff.
Michizuri is actually a pretty good trap card. We will almost certainly be playing that. When one of our cards is destroyed, we can destroy one of his.
Just name a card that you don't want to have to deal with, and then you don't have to deal with it. Hey, there's the third Bubonic Vermin. Activate when your opponent draws a card outside of either draw phase. After that, each time your opponent draws a card outside of either draw phase, immediately draw 2. So you have to activate it, and then after that, it's still good. But if I'm not seeing card draw cards, then my opponent's not going to be seeing card draw cards, I guess. If you both have this, do you just immediately draw your whole deck each? If you and your opponent have appropriate face up, and you or your opponent draw a card outside of your respective draw phases, the effect of each appropriate is applied until you or your opponent cannot draw a card and lose the duel, or gather all 5 pieces of Exodia into your respective hand and win the duel. That's amazing. I'm going to immediately... Well, not immediately, but I'll send that to Charlie afterwards. Let me just copy this to my clipboard now. I wonder if you could give your opponent a copy of Appropriate face up on their field somehow, and then use that to win with Exodia. That's actually amazing.
Nobleman of Crossout. Whoa. Destroys and banishes a face-down set monster and any copy in both of our decks. Very good. Magician of Faith, up yours. Oh, another one. Woohoo! And another Morphing Jar. We can only play one, but that's fine.
Enchanted Javelin. Select one attacking monster, gain life points equal to its attack. You love to see it. Select one attacking monster, you can activate that on your own turn. Super rare backup soldier. While there are five all monsters in your graveyard, target up to 3 non-effect monsters with 1500 or less attack in your graveyard. Add them to your hand. Yeah. Ooh, a Jinzo. He's actually done it. Right. Trap cards and their effects on the field cannot be activated. Negate all trap effects on the field. It's so good.
No Jinzo yet. Prohibition is a card I will probably put in the side deck. If he ends up running, for example, our Robin Goblin, and it's just too much for us to deal with, we can run the Prohibition to stop it.
Imperial. Oh god, Charles, you're going to hate me. I've got Imperial as well. Banned. Negate all spell effects on the field once per turn during the standby phase. You must pay 700 life points. This is not optional. All this card is destroyed.
Whoa, trap card.
Gearfried the Iron Knight. Ah, he's got 1800. He's got 1800. Jinzo and an Imperial Order seems pretty nutso to me. Pretty bonkers.
Okay, whoa, come back. Premature Burial is very interesting. We already have the Monster Reborn, so this is another chance for us to revive monsters from the graveyard. I don't have any cards that can really abuse this yet, but hopefully I will do eventually. Let's throw it in the deck builder and see what we can do.
And here's the deck. It's clunky. I'm not convinced. A lot of it's been replaced. Monsters especially. These Darkfire Soldiers have got stats on them. Sky Scouts got some stats. Bubonic Vermin just to thin things out and potentially save my life points for a turn if it gets attacked and then the next one gets attacked and the next one gets attacked maybe. We'll see if that works. Enchanted Javelin is like helpful for buying a turn as well, potentially. Jinzo. And now I've not put the Imperial Order in because 700 life points during a standby phase sounds like a high cost. I might be wrong on that. It might end up being necessary. The remove traps, because last time I had some problem removing traps. I got 2 remove traps and a Jinzo. Maybe that will be enough, I don't know. Some spicy one-offs, I guess. Messenger of Peace seems like it might be okay. I've taken out 1 Fisher to add space for other things. Not sure about these 2 Noblemen who cross out. Maybe they'll be alright. Target a face-down monster and get rid of it. That might help a man-eater bug or a Hane or something. The Sangam went back in eventually. It's... I don't know. It needs... I think the problem I've got is I'm not really 100% sure on what the meta is going to be like at this point. and I should probably put more thought into that aspect of it. What I need to counter, as I say, remove traps, monster removal is always important. Dark Holes, Fissures, Raigekis, Michizuri, 2 Noblemen of Cross Out. Nobleman of Extermination is spell removal as well. Monster Recovery is as close as to decent draw I can think of, especially because it lets me reset my hand. I don't know. It's a kind of sort of suck it and see approach, especially because Pharaoh's Servant added so much good new stuff. Like, most of this is new stuff, right? Like, 30 of these cards are new. Maybe not quite that many. 25 maybe. Just have to see how it goes, I suppose. Can't do any more than that.
So, this is the deck that we're going to be running. I've pivoted away from the not so successful strategy from last episode, and now I'm going full aggro. So, we'll start things off with Buster Blader. I just think the artwork's so cool. Hi there, Ninjas from the future here. I'm just editing this video and I noticed Beast of Talwar is actually much better than Buster Blader because it only requires 1 tribute. I thought when I read it originally it required 2 tributes, it was level 7, but it's not, it's level 6. So I've actually replaced that in my deck now. Hopefully that'll come up. Drop down to 1 Hain. It's okay still, but I just need to keep up the aggression, I think, is how I'm going to win this. Still running the Karibo. This is important because it can be in my hand and still defend me. We'll get to why that's important later. 2 copies of the Mad Sword Beast. Lots of our monsters, particularly if he goes defensive, have low stats. So a Mad Sword Beast to be able to hit over them and still deal piercing damage will be useful. It also deter him from setting monsters. Still running the 2 Mahavilo, now slightly stronger, so we've got some extra equip cards. Manita Bug. Morphing Jar is, I think, just too good not to play. It's limited to 1. Shuffle all monsters on the field into the deck and basically replace them. Any of the spell cards go to the graveyard, and also if we happen to mill the Buster Blader, that sends it to the graveyard as well, which sets it up for Monster Reborn or Premature, not errata text. Mystic Tomato to search out our Sangans and our Witch. Then I've got my Vanillas, 7 coloured fish, Darkfire Soldier and Darkfire Soldier number 2. This is my lineup of attackers. I think they're the best attackers I've got, apart from the effect monsters. They're just there to attack. Then for the spells, we've got Delinquent Duo, Fairy Meteor Crush to equip to a Mahavilo 2050, and Piercing is pretty damn good. Or any of our Vanillas really, just to give them that extra edge. 3 Malevolent Nuzzler for the same thing. Monster Reborn and Premature Burial to help us get back our monsters, particularly if I can Premature Burial on a Mahavilo, then that boosts it. Double Nobleman of Crossout. This is really good. Just completely gets rid of the threats on his board. The only downside is that if I happen to banish a card that I own, for example, if I banish his Hain, then I lose my Hain too. That isn't really a problem at the moment because I run very few flip effect monsters. I could in theory end up banishing all my Darkfire soldiers, but yeah, whatever. So there isn't really a drawback for us, and it can get rid of his Magician of Faith, potentially 3 copies of Hain, Cocoon of Evolution, all of that good stuff, and this will be a problem for us if he uses it. Raigeki, clear the board. Rush Recklessly is still just good. Double Stop Defense, again, help me deal with his face down cards. Dust Tornado, you'll notice I'm siding the Heavy Storm. It will probably come back in games 2 and 3, but for game 1 I don't expect him to be running loads and loads of back row, so I think 1 Dust Tornado is enough. The reason I'm running the Dust Tornado is so we can get rid of this if we desperately need to. Light of Intervention. Monsters cannot be set or flipped face down. If it would be set, it must be normal summoned in face up defense position. So it counteracts our 1, 2, 3 flip effect monsters, but it also will counteract his 10 maybe flip effect monsters, and it's just more knowledge, more information. I'm not going to be attacking over anything that I don't want to, and it takes away quite a lot of the removal in the game. I know he's got Fisher, but I think this is going to do wonders for us. Robbing Goblin because we're going aggression. 2 Solemn Judgment, stop him doing something nasty. And Michizuri. When a monster is sent from the field to the graveyard, even during the damage step, target 1 monster on the field, destroy it. And yeah, that's the deck. I'm going to say I'm confident. I think this little combo of continuous trap cards will play well. I did think that about Toll last episode. But yeah, I'm feeling confident. I don't think there's anything he can do. He could summon Jinzo, which admittedly would be very difficult for me to get over. But even a Jinzo, like Malevolent Nuzzler plus any of our attackers gets over Jinzo. Hain, Man-Eater Bug, Morphing Jar get past Jinzo. So there's quite a few ways to get through a Jinzo. So there we go, that's the deck. I'm confident. Hello.
Hello.
Pharaoh Servant, how did you find it?
There are some good cards in this set.
Yeah, there are.
There are some good cards. I had real trouble balancing out good monsters and good spells.
I've got
I felt like I just wanted to
deck.
rip out all the monsters and have a deck of 40 spell and trap cards because they were all so good.
The biggest thing, in my opinion, is the 2 secret rares. And I know you have a history of getting secret rares, so after the duel I really want to know if you have or haven't. But we will have to see. If you're ready to go,
I am ready.
good luck, duelist.
Good luck.
I'm going to need it. I would like to go first.
Seems weird that you can't choose before seeing your hand. Seems very arbitrary.
I'm just going to play it simple and set 1 pass.
I might also just wait a bit.
Well, that's excellent news for me because you're going to see some early spice. I flip summon Hain to bounce your face down monster back to your hand.
Okay.
And, you know, I was talking about those secret rares.
Yeah.
There's Jinzo.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to attribute my Hain to normal summon Beast of Tower. It's got Jinzo's stats, and I'm going to attack with him.
Good idea.
In the deck, in the pack opening, I got this. It's an ultra rare, and I said, "Well, that's a waste of time." And then I realised it's actually level 6. Oh, for Christ's sake! Every time. 1700 to the face. And a face down. Oh, traps exist now. I'm also going to set a card.
Ooh.
And I'm going to normal summon my fish.
No, not the fish.
Try and attack your dark
Why
fire
did you
soldier.
have to get the fish?
I only have 2 fish in my deck, which is weird for a common.
I would like to, Nobleman of Extermination, your face down.
So, target 1 face down spell or trap on the field. Destroy that target, and if you do, banish it. Then, if it was a trap, each player is... So, if I flip up my Robin Goblin, now Nobleman of Extermination isn't targeting a face down spell or trap.
And
So
you can do
it
that
just
because
fizzles.
traps are faster, right?
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, that
annoyed
was
you got a fish.
not a bad start. Not a bad starting hand. It's gonna have to do for me.
Ooh. Yeah, tell you what. Delinquent duo.
Ooh, hang on.
Oh, so I have to pay 1,000 for cost anyway. And then you can respond. Magic Drain. Is that from this set or the last set?
I think I got it in this set. Yeah, no,
This-
definitely.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll let you negate that. Bit of a pain. Yeah, sure. Normal summon Witch the Black Forest. And activate my Nobleman of Crossout, targeting your face down monster.
Destroy that target if you do banish it. If it was a flip monster, each player reveals their main deck. Wow, that's really annoying.
Ooh.
I guess it's not really that annoying because that was kind of the reason they're in the deck.
Go to battle phase. Which attacks directly for 11. And then I'll Robin Goblin that one.
That's annoying.
Ooh, okay. 7 coloured fish.
I'm actually going to do nothing here.
Interesting.
Well, you only got one card in your hand. I really don't want you pulling a monster out that does exactly the thing that you need it to do right now.
That's
Like a bug or something.
a fair...
I'm willing to pay 700 life. Sacrifice the 700 life point advantage there to.
I'm just going to switch my witch and then my turn.
So you're going to hate me here.
Okay. No, 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 no. Oh, God! Oh. No, it's fine. Yeah, we're good.
I'm actually still going to leave that witch right there for a moment. I really don't want you pulling a mania bug out of that deck.
Seems good to me. Right, it's time to play Remember What's in My Deck.
I must have opened about 50 Pharaoh Servant in real life to try and find a Jinzo. And I just found Gravity Binds.
I'm going to activate Premature Burial. So I pay 800 life, bring back my Beast of Talwar, which is going to attack mode. And I'm going to crash. It's not how I
I'm in
wanted to
serious
use
trouble.
that. Which attacks for 11, and you lose the last card in your hand. And I'll set one more card and end my turn. And I think I can force game here. On your standby phase,
Yeah.
Light of Intervention stops you from setting monsters face down.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you can normal summon in face up defense position if you would like to be anime-esque. Yeah.
That may be wrong, but I'm not sure.
I think that's the right choice. Oh, I put it in the deck, and I specifically thought there's no chance of me drawing it at the wrong time, so now is the wrong time. I guess I'll switch mine to defense as well.
Oh, I bought myself a turn here. So the question is whether I shore up my defences and risk just a Raigeki coming down.
Well, it's a 1 in 32.
Yeah. I think I've got to, really.
Even if Raigeki does come down, you get 2 searches.
There's 2 good cards. I can't risk them having Robin Goblin. Get rid of it is a problem.
Yeah.
I spent too many cards too quickly to try and get that Jinzo out. Ooh.
Well, to be fair, it took me quite a few cards to get over the Jinzo.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, Harpy's brother. Oh, he's doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to go now.
Okay, which goes to the graveyard. I'm going to chain Michizuri
Oh.
to destroy your Sky Scout. And then I'll get my Witch Search. I'll grab a Mahavilo. And I take it you're going to hit me for 21. Okay. Normal summon Mahavilo. And we're going to equip it with Fairy Meteor Crush.
Ooh.
Which gives it
Is
piercing.
that from this set?
Yes, it's super rare.
Well, I didn't see it.
It's not a very good super rare, realistically. But
It's alright.
yeah, so that puts
Who's going?
2050 on Mahavilo.
That's bonkers.
And yeah, I think I gotta do it. That's there. There we go. Attack your witch.
So I take 950.
Yeah. And then main phase 2, I'll put a card down.
Hang on, let me get my thing out.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You've only got the one monster, right? I'm not going to lose this. I
Yeah,
don't lose
just
this to
Mahavilo.
Robin Goblin straight away, do I?
No, damage step happens first, then
Okay, sweet.
your effective. Sorry, what did you get? Magician of Faith.
I did. I've top decked the worst card here imaginable, because I'm going to lose it to Robin Goblin, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I think I win this turn.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Battle phase. Attack your Magician of Faith. And then damage step.
Oh, I forgot that it doesn't...
recklessly.
I don't know why I thought it was when it went to the graveyard. As opposed to it being a flip. That was really dense of me, wasn't it?
It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah, true. What do I take?
Exactly 2350.
Oh, wow. Oh, with the rush recklessly. Ah, nice. Nice. Wow. That's a
Wow,
hand.
indeed.
Draw, full turn.
Oh, I
Okay.
don't think I did that last game.
When does that change?
Like episode 70.
Right, that's gonna be... I'll definitely forget that that's changed.
Yeah, basically, if a card goes face down, you're for Gearfried, the Iron Knight.
Gearfried the Iron Knight.
Oh, I
in
love this
face-up
guy.
attack mode, and I'll set one card, which may or may not be a quick play spell card. We will have to see.
My main memory of Gearfried is in the Dungeon Dice Monsters game, because you could sacrifice him to protect your life points, or heart
Nice.
points. Ah. This could be a quick game.
Set one.
Mm-hmm.
Attack directly.
1t800.
How many?
1t8.
1t8. I thought you said 28. I was like, what? What rule is this that I've missed here? Gearfried says if he's the only monster in play, he gets 1,000 extra attack.
Oh, Jesus.
I will just start playing cards, I think.
This is bad. Come on. Oh, thank Christ. I'm going to slap down a heavy storm as well. Because I don't trust what your
destroy
cards
all
are.
spell and trap cards on the field. Fine. It was monster recovery
Oh.
that I was talking about.
No, I'll leave it. I'll end my turn there.
Am I about to get Man-Eater bugged here?
You might be Man-Eater bugged. It's a bit more fun than that, though. Morphing Jar.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Shuffle all monsters on the field into the deck, and then each player excavates. Ugh. Until they excavate the same number. So does Morphing Jar stay?
See, will be flipped up during the damage step, and its effect will activate after the battle is over. More specifically, after it's decided if it's destroyed by battle or not, before it's sent to the graveyard.
So it's going to the bin, then.
So yeah, mine goes to the graveyard.
Alright,
then its flip
so
effect activates. You shuffle your two into the deck, like one at a time, and then so you've got one now. You can put that in. You have to
Hand
put
or
that
just
in
straight
face
to the
down
field?
defense position.
Until they excavate the same all special summon all excavated level 4 or lower in face down defense position. Well, that's a pretty good hit.
Yeah, as far as
To be
hits go.
fair. Special summon defense. Face down.
Face down. It's even better, really.
No. No.
Grave Robber.
No.
Oh, we're seeing some.
Oh, what is this?
And Dark Fire Soldier, 1100 defense.
Right. So that was my battle phase, I guess.
Yeah. It's bought me a turn.
So my main phase 2. Nah, I'll leave it.
It's not what I want, but okay. Can I get what I want out of that? The question is, what's the most damage you can put down? Oh, no, I don't trust it at all. This is going to be really weird, but I'm normal summoning Sangan,
Yeah.
and I'm going Sangan ham. That's fine. So he's on 2400. I'm going to set one and pass.
Right. I have to make a small thinky time moment here for myself. Man, this set changed everything. I actually have to think about what I'm doing. I think this is the correct order.
Yep. Uh-huh. Okay.
Sorry, main phase. I meant to click main phase 1.
So I get my Sangan search. And the only option that keeps me alive is Karibo, wherever he is. Where are you, Puffball? There he is. I've actually changed. I've got a different artwork because I think it's
nice.
cool.
And you said
Evil
that
Puffball.
the stipulation on Sangan that you can't use it for the rest of the turn was added much later, right?
Much later.
Sure.
Because at some point in maybe GX it gets banned. Yeah, I'm not going to take...
Is it the whole
24.
battle phase?
No, it's just one damage.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to need to pull something pretty good. Ooh, Mahavilo. Oh yeah, this is going to be cool. Okay, Fairy Meteor Crush. Puts him
Right.
on 2050. He's going to attack your Jinzo. And then damage step, rush recklessly.
Oh,
So he's on 2750. You take 350?
my perfect game.
And guess what?
What?
I've not activated this card yet. Monster Reborn.
Oh, gross.
Hey.
Oh my god, what? Either graveyard?
Yep.
Did I totally forget that that was a thing? This whole time I just thought it was monsters in your own graveyard.
No, Monster
I've
Reborn
been
is
had.
either Premature Burial and Call of the Haunted are only your own graveyard.
I've been actually done.
At least now Jinzo is safe from Fisher.
I was very clever and put the one Jinzo counter in this deck.
Oh.
I say one Jinzo counter, that's not really very fair, but... Whoa, 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 the flipping... menu changed on me. Put that down. Right, and then I went to go and set a card and then my mouse left the menu by 1 pixel. Set that and change that to defense. Don't have to be cute about it. Even.
Just pass. Ooh.
I'll draw 5.
Yeah, sure.
What? What the hell? I'll have that one first. And by which I mean have it first, I mean I should put it on the top of the deck last.
You've gone through quite a big chunk of your deck. Oh yeah. 'cause
Well, yeah,
milled
you
loads
milled
with-
like
yeah.
6 through Morphin Jar. It's your fault. Done.
The jar cards are amazing. I love them.
Oh, I have to pay
Oh,
100
yeah.
for my Messenger of Peace. Undercosted, I feel like. Right, let's see if we can't get something good out of this.
Alright, how does this work? Type one monster you control that is owned by... Oh no. Shuffle it. and
The big eye's going back in the deck.
You can... Oh, you control that is owned by you. Right, okay. Shuffle it and your entire hand into the deck and draw
Yeah.
4 cards.
Top of deck. Shuffle. Shuffle again for good measure. And draw 4.
That is actually
Absolute-
better than I remember it being.
Absolute waste of time.
I think you probably did throw the first game away because
Oh, I definitely
I'm
did.
completely clinging on for dear life here.
I definitely just drew Jinzo in my opening hand and went, ha, excellent, I win. Just put Jinzo down and you win, right? But that's obviously not how the game works.
Oh, I don't want to do this. No, I don't think I do. I'm going to Nobleman of Cross out your face down because I don't trust it.
It's happened again. This poor bubonic vermin just can't get a break. It's fine.
I like to think if this was the anime, there would be a cute little scene of the guinea pig running around and getting stabbed through the back. I'm done. Oh, you need to pay for Messenger.
Oh yeah. Set 1.
Well, I know what it isn't.
It's a bubonic vermin number 2. Why do they do that? Why are there so many cards that do that? Just that. Darkfire Soldier number 2, who has 50 less defense than
Yeah,
the first
something
one.
ludicrous.
Like, what's up with that?
Oh, crumbs. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's a bad idea.
We've got a bit of a stalemate going on here.
Luckily, 74 turns, and I am golden. Okay, that should help. Oh, I've got Jinzo. I hope you're enjoying the fact he spent more time on my field than on yours.
Yeah, I'm upset. I'm definitely upset. I don't know what's happening. I've got potential plays, but they just seem like I'm spending all my cards.
Yeah, I've got stuff I could do, but it doesn't really achieve anything.
Next turn, I'd have to discard one, wouldn't I, or play one, I suppose.
Yeah, did you pay for Thing this turn?
I did not. Thank you.
Getting through it. Useless. I'm gonna have to learn how to do time lapses. Okay, so that's gonna kill the lowest attack, yeah?
Destroy the one face-up monster your opponent controls that has the lowest attack.
So
Your choice if tied.
my Mahavilo.
Oh, that's do a Yugi play.
Oh.
I play Nobleman of Crossouts.
Huh?
But Yugi, I don't control any face-down monsters. Ha, yes, but I do.
What? Oh.
Which Magician of Faith. And then set a card.
Oh god. Okay. Well, I'll summon a 7-coloured fish just to protect me a bit from Fisher. And, oh, Jinzo's on the field. I could actually solve that, but that seems like a stupid thing to do.
I will, in my standby phase, not pay for this.
Uh-oh.
Summon, main phase 1, summon 7-coloured fish.
Okay.
Flip summon this to get back Fisher. Battle phase, 7-coloured fishes attack each other.
Mm-hmm.
Main phase 2.
Do you want to attack
Fisher.
the Magician of Faith?
Main phase 2, play Soul Release.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of this Jinzo. And also get rid of your Mahavilo, your 7-coloured fish, your Morphing Jar, and your Karibo, please.
Banish and Karibo.
Yes, please. And
Gross.
I will end my turn.
Set one.
Okay.
Normal summon Darkfire Soldier. And I'll equip it with a Malevolent Nuzzler.
That's gross.
And then I'll smack you Magician of Faith.
Alright, that's fine then. I will take... How much?
21.
I will just take... Although it's probably not going to get any worse than 21, is it, to be fair? Yeah. Fine.
Okay. Yours is the good Karibo. I'm going to activate this in your standby phase.
Oh. How is this getting away from me here? Whoops. Sorry.
Darkfire Soldier the second. And I'll kill your Darkfire Soldier first. And then go for your Sangan.
I actually have one target in the deck left. And I can't use it because of Light of Intervention.
Oh, that's really irritating. Sure. I'll take that 100.
I've got to be careful of your... Oh, there's Pharaoh Me 2 Crushes already in the bin. Maybe I should have gotten rid of that, as opposed to a monster that made no difference. Thing is, I don't want to risk forgetting that cards that you can bring back monsters or something. I just don't I don't know what is possible. But I suppose bringing back spells is a lot more likely than bringing back monsters at this point.
As far as I know, the only way of bringing back spells and traps is Magician of Faith and Mask of Darkness. And I definitely don't have a Magician of Faith. I don't remember if I own Mask of Darkness or not.
Fair enough.
My brain is hurting. Ah, whatever, I'll just attack. Oh. Okay, so you gain 23. Sorry, 24.
I thought it was 24, and then I was like, "No, I trust you."
And then I'll activate Robin Goblin. The battle goes through, and you take then 600. And I'll pinch the middle one. I was so sure that was a Rush Recklessly set.
That would have been funny. Yes, I know it doesn't do anything, but I've learnt that lesson at least.
I have to be really careful here, because if I make a mistake, I could lose really, really quickly. I'm going to summon my Tomato, and then Tomato attacks the Magician of Faith. Darkfire Soldier attacks for 24, and Robin Goblin takes a card from your hand.
Oh, thank Christ. How many turns have I just been sat here waiting for that?
Is that game?
It is game, unless you've got something crazy in your hand.
No. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Game 3.
Game 3.
I'll go first. The good news is, you remember last episode when I said I was confident about my toll strategy? This time I think it's the light of intervention is actually worked. No, I didn't. Well remembered. I'm actually going to.
Do you want to change anything?
This feels like a better choice. I need to staple something to my face to remind me.
Let's play a Nobleman of Crossout.
No.
If it was a flip monster, fair enough. Get to keep it. It's normal summon Darkfire Soldier.
Yep.
Battle phase. Declare attack. Enter.
Set one. Set one. You okay?
Set. Monster. Set in the spell zone and yeah, I'll give it a go. Keep you honest.
A Manny's Bug.
Oh.
I'm going to destroy a Darkfire. I'm going to summon a new card, the Mad Sword Beast.
Oh yeah, I saw me one of them's.
I think it's okay. Searchable for Sangana Witch, which is good.
Let me know when you enter your battle phase.
That's interesting. I'm going to Nobleman of Crossout. Hopefully you'll be wanting Vermin again.
Oh my god.
Thing is, I don't even want it to be that. I want it to be something...
Except the thing is that it's only going to be... Where's the other one? Can't find it. Oh, there it is. It's only going to be 2 because...
Interesting. One's in your hand.
There's one in my hand.
Okay, well I'll go to battle phase. Okay. I'll end my turn then.
It's possible that's a waste on 1400.
Yeah.
In fact, yeah, I take that back. That's fine. You can do it. Although Rush Recklessly would be really annoying. Yeah, no. Leave it. Not Rush Recklessly, sorry. Robin Goblin would be really annoying.
Yes, it would.
It would be in fact, the worst thing. Summon one.
Yep.
Out of phase.
Sure.
Attack. Good. Got away with it.
Whoa, no. Normal summon. I think I will attack your copy. Not sure if that's the right choice or not. I think the number of cards you have in your hand says probably yes. Yeah, definitely the right choice.
If you didn't activate anything before, we shall see. Kind of spending a lot of cards here.
Ugh.
Oh no. It'd be interesting to know what the actual ratio, what your ratio of spells to monsters is after this.
I'll take the
Reload,
Sangan
sure.
damage.
Yeah.
I think I have 20 monsters and 25 spells and traps.
What is the current theory on deck size in this game?
So either you run a 40 card deck or you run a 60 card deck.
60.
Yeah, 60 is the most. I don't know when they introduced that limit, whether it's always been there or not, but certainly in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, 60 cards is the most you can have. So.
And you don't run in betweens numbers.
Not really. Sometimes you can play a 41 card deck if you just don't want to get rid of extra stuff, but
Yeah.
generally it's not a good idea. I'm going for Mahavilo. Oh, I've done it again. I'm putting you over there this time. Mahavilo. And equip it with Fairy Meteor Crush. And I'll attack over your 7 coloured fish. And damage step.
Oh, that's absolutely disgusting.
So you take 250. And I'll take the 2 outside cards. Fish are good. Oh. You'll move. There is an argument for leaving Sangan in attack mode, but I could just summon another monster and...
I'm going to have to play this, otherwise I'm going to lose it, get no value out of it. Just get rid of your whole graveyard, please.
Sure.
I'm in trouble here. I think Soul Release might be ripe for a cut, to be honest.
I'm going to summon a Sangan of my own. And go to battle. Philo attacks for 1450. Okay, so you gain 2050.
So it's just net 600.
Yeah.
I lose. Or do I gain? Wait, maths. I
You
gain it. What a card.
And then Sangan will kill your... Oh, your Sangan still goes to the grave though. So essentially whatever you pick up will go to the graveyard
Oh yeah.
from my direct attack.
Oh yeah.
Also interestingly, Sangan is mandatory, so you can't even choose not to do it.
I'm in serious trouble here.
And then yeah, Sangan will deal 1,000.
Missed a 0 of that. Oh, well that's something, I suppose.
Okay.
Although not really. When does Robin Goblin get banned or restricted or anything?
I don't think it does.
Oh, what? Right, I'm gonna have to just super make sure I have something to deal with this in the future.
I'm going to tribute my Sangan for a Beast of Tower and search for a Mad Sword Beast. And then go to battle phase. Yeah, get a big old smack in the face.
Oh wait, that's not right.
It'll be 4450. Ooh. Normal summon?
Yeah, I lose.
Don't think it matters at this stage what order.
Hang on, do I lose? Yeah, I do. Yeah, there's no way. That was disgusting. I got absolutely wrecked.
Yeah, I can't even remember what has happened in this game.
It just got away from me, like the Robin Goblins just absolutely destroyed my tempo, like completely.
Yeah, so I was saying this in the deck building bit, but I think your deck is overall more consistent, but I have some really swingy cards where if I do get that momentum, it's really hard for you to come back. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Evolution Series. As ever, there is a link in the description to my Patreon if you feel you are able to contribute to me making this series and other series on this channel. There is also a link to Fenton's channel, and I'd like to thank him again for joining me as a co-host for this series. We also have the series playlist and a link to my own channel if you would like to subscribe. Make sure you like the video and comment below with your favourite card from this set and how much you wish you had a Jinzo of your own. Next episode we'll be entering the Labyrinth of Nightmare, so I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.